The Tab S6 Lite is here and we are doing a one-on-one comparison between the Tab S6 Lite and the original Tab S6. The Tab S6 Lite comes in at almost half the price of the Tab S6. So what are we compromising on? We are going to try and be as efficient as possible, and we're going to go through the key differences that you need to know between the two devices and also the performance difference between the two. On top of the camera, the screen, the video capabilities of the two, we're also going to be looking at the pen input, the gaming capabilities, and of course those super important Geekbench results.
Welcome to our Tab S6 Lite comparison video, and I hope everybody is well out there. It is really only half price compared to the regular Tab S6 version, but what compromises do we make? I wanted to start off with some specifications. Everybody is talking about the screen difference here, and you have the TFT screen versus the Super AMOLED screen, and I put some numbers down. There's obviously a difference in resolutions, but I bet at first glance you can't see a difference here. And I also wanted to show you guys some specifications in terms of RAM and storage and chipsets here. And I have the 8GB RAM version, 256GB storage for the regular Tab S6, but let's focus on the Tab S6 Lite. There's a 4GB RAM, so it is really half price, half RAM kind of thing, and 64GB of storage. That doesn't bother me because both tablets are expandable up to 1TB with a micro SD card. The interesting thing here is you have two different chipsets. One is the Exynos, the Samsung one for the Tab S6 Lite, the 9611, and then you have a Snapdragon 855 from Qualcomm for the regular Tab S6. 8 cores is the same, but you have two different graphics sets as well. In terms of battery, both have the same capacity. Real-time usage is really up to 10 hours, and both have USB-C charging. Here you have the Tab S6 Lite and the regular Tab S6. Both have the same wallpaper on, and I wanted to demonstrate the color difference here. Let me know in the comments below if you think it's A or B. I'm going to reveal this in a second, but what I could tell you, or what I can tell you, is that when I got the Tab S6 Lite out of the box, I couldn't actually see that this is like a bad screen or anything. It looks really good. The difference really comes in when you compare this to the Tab S6, the normal version, because then you suddenly can see that is super vibrant on the normal Tab S6. And the best way to describe it when you put them next to each other, that the colors are a bit more washed out and not as vibrant as the Tab S6. The Tab S6 Lite though, on its own, doesn't look bad. And the theme of half price, half specs kind of continues here. Both of Dolby Atmos, the regular Tab S6 has 4 speakers and the Tab S6 Lite has 2 speakers by AKG. But let's listen if that really makes a difference.
And I think that's pretty cool. And let's have a quick look at what the new exciting features are.
Getting tired of talking, and I need more of a show right now.
I think that's pretty cool. And let's have a quick look at what the new exciting features are.
Getting tired of talking, and I need more of a show right now.
If you're looking to connect a keyboard for your Tab S6 Lite, well, you need to get a third-party keyboard you can connect via Bluetooth. You will not find these pin connectors you have on your regular Tab S6, so you cannot connect that native Samsung keyboard. However, you have a book cover you can buy for that. It's kind of a protection, but also you can stand your Tab S6 Lite up and have some media consumption. Fingerprint scanner you find on a regular Tab S6 has also been removed for the Tab S6 Lite. However, you can still use face recognition, your pattern, your PIN, and your password. Just in case you are in need of a camera for your Tab S6 Lite, the Tab S6 Lite comes in with an 8MP main camera, 5MP selfie and full HD video. That is obviously different to the Tab S6, to the regular version. But the question really is, do you need all of that capability? I only scan documents. However, if you are, I put some sample footage together for you guys to decide if it's really that much of a difference.
The Tab S6 Lite, can you hear me with that loud waterfall? Now we're on the Tab S6, can you hear a difference? Can you see a difference?
Before we move on to the Geekbench result, I just wanted to mention a couple more things. You do not have DeX on your Tab S6 Lite, so if that's something you use on a regular basis or you want that, you will not find it. You will have a headphone jack though, and if that is something you're into, well, here you go. And you will have S Pen support, but you will not have Bluetooth. That means you can't take awesome selfies with that or do any presentations. But we get to the pen input a bit later. Geekbench 5 results, and on top you will see the Tab S6 Lite, on the bottom you will see the Tab S6, the regular version, and it is really just like that. You pay half the price, you will get half the performance. If you look at that single core, multi-core on top, and then you compare that with the single multi-core score you have on a regular Tab S6, that is almost half of it. So it's really bizarre, but does it really make a difference? That's the question. Does it make a difference in your regular performance? And that's exactly what we are going to look at right now. Overall, you can feel that the Tab S6 Lite is not as powerful as the Tab S6. And you can see when we're opening these apps here, the Microsoft apps, there is a slight delay, but I wouldn't say that is really something I can't live with, right? If you pay $350 compared to 700 or 750, depending on which device you go for, then you can expect some compromises. But I don't think by using or what we did so far that the compromises are really that bad, because look at that. We also opening up Adobe Rush. We didn't do any video editing tests yet, but opening and using the applications, everything is fine.
Drawing on the Tab S6 Lite couldn't be any more enjoyable than with the new S Pen. Personally, I love the new S Pen. I find it ergonomically more pleasing or easier to use than the original Tab S6 pen. I do feel there is more of a lag when it comes to the Lite version. However, when you are drawing, taking notes and using it on a daily basis, I find it a much better design to work with. So the Tab S6 Lite S Pen wins the day for me. The only gripe I have about the S Pen is how it magnetically sticks to the side. You do have problems now and again making sure you've put it in the right place. Maybe that gets better in time, but I do like on the Tab S6 that it's hidden in the cover. It can't fall off and you can't really go wrong with it.
Here we go, guys, our universal gaming test, Fortnite, and all I would say is that you're probably not gonna win any tournaments or duo cups soon with the Tab S6 Lite. However, you can do some light gaming with this. The highest settings you can have on the Tab S6 Lite is high and 30 frames per second, but that is something that we hardly achieve. We stick with the high setting, but we had about 15 to 20 frames per second. Sometimes we had 30 frames per second. So I would say light gaming, thumbs up. Here you have it, and you know the drill. Let us know in the comment section below what you want us to test, and we will test almost everything for you. Thank you for watching. Peace out.